the time of day. We got bored in a tramway. Survived.
They had a climbing harness like you have to wear in case they jump. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what Patton should have had when he was running around. Personal protective.
Yeah, PPE. So Pat did it. You see Todd on top of it.
We're going to be legal.
I'll see how you wake up.
I had to. Did you go at 9 or what?
It's like this.
I'm gonna go Friday. I'm too tired to go. Have a good flight, folks. Engage.
Don't forget you get another ride too.
Alrighty guys, welcome aboard. How many first timers are riding up this afternoon? Welcome aboard guys, welcome aboard. Alright, my name is Charles, I'll be your operator this afternoon after Mountain. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. I'll do what I can to answer them for you. You have to at least make something up to make you feel better. You're able to make it the bottom elevation, that's 6,559. We go to the very top, which is at 10,378. It'll be about a 15-minute journey as we ascend up this mountain. You'll be traveling at about 13.6 miles an hour. We will ascend up almost 4,000 vertical feet, first 2.7 miles of cable system, crossing over 2 middle towers as well as 4 different climate zones, which are Eisenhower, transitional, Canadian Highlands, and Estonian near the top. Construction of this thing began back in 1964, finished in 1966, and it cost about $2 million. The first flight was day 7.
Well, it's down now.
This kind of project today would be more than $30 million.
There's your trail.
See tower number 1 coming up here shortly. Tower 1 is at 7,500. It stands at 232 feet tall. It has an 18-degree angle lead, just goes about 40 feet deep into the mountain.
7,000 feet.
Now at this tower, guys, a little bit of different ways. We go up and over. Tower 1, guys. The area that we are flying over is called the Cibola National Forest. Cibola is the Ojibwa Indian word for buffalo. All of this today is federally protected land. Back in the crossover in the mid-30s. Some of the animals that do call this home include more commonly hooded deer, but roaming these mountainsides is also bobcats, mountain lion, coyote, and black bear. Down below in the parking lot, you may have seen some wildlife, maybe such as quail, rabbits, roadrunner, which works out their state bird if you're not from here. There's also various types of snakes, lizards, reptiles as well that live down below. In the forested areas up top, there's also squirrels, chipmunks, porcupine, raccoon, deer, skunks, foxes. More than 200 different species of songbird call this mountain home. Canyons climb about big bird-wise. There's hawks, ravens, falcons, vultures, and golden eagle that fly about. Off to the left, in this trench-line area, you may kind of see that spire of rocks. That's called Totem Pole Pinnacle.
These two don't even like each other.
That's an all-natural rock formation due to water erosion, and that's 7 stories tall from the base. Looking up from there where those radio antenna are, that's the peak or the crest at 10,678. There's about 200 transmitters up there today, which handle various forms of communication. Construction on those began back in the early 30s, just as a way to communicate with the surrounding towns. Off to the right are some ponderosa pine. The dead trees you're seeing are a result of bark beetle. It's devastated a lot of the trees here soon we'll be coming up on tower number 2. Tower 2 sits at 8,550. It's about 80 feet tall. What makes this little tower unique is the building method for it, because it was built primarily with helicopters. As we passed Tower 1, you saw that little service trail that was used to build it. They would use docks to haul up the equipment. This tower had no such luxury. Even today, there's still no trails up here. So Tower 2 was built primarily with helicopters. They flew about 2,000 flights of helicopter just for this single flight alone. After this tower, you'll see in front of you 1.5 miles of cable clear span. This is the third longest set of free-spanning cable in North America, and thus classifies it as a low-altitude flight. At Tower 2, folks, look at a different sway as we go up and over. There were about 5,000 flights through the entire length of this tram system. Alright, coming up on our left-hand side will be our sister cabin. Go ahead and wave and take pictures as they pass us, because they'll be doing the same to you as well.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
This will be the center point of our cable system. We're being in the middle. We're right over to Baca Canyon at this point. So go ahead and wave, guys. Give it a good shot. We're going the same speed as us, which is 13 miles an hour. Brief slowdown as they get ready to clear the tower, guys. We are now at the highest point of our journey. If you look down to the canyon floor, we are now 961 feet off the ground. This is almost the same height as the Empire State Building. And from what we learned from the more rowdier customers out there, there's about an 8-second drop down to the bottom. Let's jump on to this point.
Where's the highest point?
Area below us is called the Canadian Highlands. Those trees you are seeing about 100 to 110 feet tall. This include like spruce, pine, juniper, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's on the fall. Something's going on.
Once again, Sandia is primarily it is made up of granite. Granite itself is usually 1.42 billion years old. There's also additional sediments of quartz, mica, as well as feldspar being the pinkish mineral. That feldspar will actually reflect the setting sunlight, giving out a little pinkish reddish glow when the sun's blowing up. Some of the local historians believe this name, the mountain range of Sandia, means watermelon in Spanish. There's additional sediments of limestone and sandstone near the top. This comes from about a 25 billion year old seabed that existed in this area. Some people have even found some seashells up here. Some fossilized plant life embedded in the rock. So geologists actually believe this area to be slightly higher than Mount Everest. The reason comes from when the land gets split open. Fault lines bisected New Mexico. When it did react, it pushed up the Sandia Mountains, giving this side the jagged face from the backside up the slope. It actually pushed down the original valley floor about 30,000 feet, if not more. The measurement comes when that bottom valley got pushed down to the mountain range. What's that?
You know anything about other tracks in the United States?
Not really.
Just this one?
Just this one mostly, yeah.
Why don't you ask a question while I ask?
He does how much additional radiation?
Cosmic rays and the uranium and the grain.
That's a good question.
A lot.
You should wear a meter.
Yes, sir.
I should have brought it. I had it in my hand, I took it back to her, because I didn't want to carry that thing.
Coming up on the left-hand side, guys, if you look down into this trench line down below, you might see some of that scrap metal down below. That's from an old 1955 plane crash that happened here. Close to the Townsville sign. Down here to the left. So some of the scrap metal, it was a TWA fight, so it's called TWA Canyon for that reason. Get up from there. there, top far left part of the mountain this way, you can see a little building sitting up there. That's called Kiwanis Cabin. That was built in the late 30s by the Civilian Conservation Corps. CCC was just in town doing roadway work, planting trees. That was one of the projects. They took the limestone deposits up here, carved blocks out of them, and that's how they made that cabin. Primarily used was just for hikers, hunters, what have you, that were still up here until the late hours.
Where's the cabin? Go up there. Over at the top. The mountain there, and the little square there.
Alright guys, we're near the top right now. There's two buildings up there for you, which are the High Finance Restaurant and the Four Seasons Information Center. Both of the buildings have restrooms and water available. If you're going to be headed for that restaurant, as soon as we dock, you can actually see the building up there. Follow the red deck and the globe lights. It's not too hard to miss. But if you find wild animals and trees, if you obviously missed it, the view on top is almost 20,000 square miles. It's about 9% total view of the state of New Mexico up here. Temperature-wise, it's about in the mid-60s right now, nice and cold compared down to below. Cabins run about every 15 minutes from each other, with small delays in between, which are based on the population up here and down below. It'll be about 5 to 10 minutes in between.
Have you ever seen any cliff dwellings or anything?
Like housing?
Yeah, like Indian cliff
Not up
dwellings.
there, I've heard there's some on the backside, definitely down that way.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
But up here, why, not too much.
I don't think we're big in carving into the
Keep in mind too, guys, we are in a stage 3 fire alert up here. That pretty much means you're only allowed to stay on the developed areas, which includes the upper terminal and the wooden decks leading to the restaurant and the pointed area over there. If you're caught in the forest at all, you're facing harsh penalties, which includes up to $5,000 in fines and about 6 months in prison.
Those are federal
So
fines,
please stay within our areas. That is correct, they are federal fines.
In Roger, you have to retire.
Of course, these will be in place until we get a decent amount of rainfall up here.
Yeah.
During our ski season, we got less than 60 inches up here, which is kind of unfortunate.
What's the normal?
About 130.
Guess we got it all.
We're rocking a little bit, guys, so as we dock, we may have some bumps. Right about now, it is.
That's a blurry picture.
Really super high shutter speed doing?
No, very slow. Just like real fast. If I take somebody jumping off a diving board, you won't even, by the time this works, you hit the water with splashes coming out.
This would be a good place to jump. You have those wings they wear.
Yeah, sure. Penguin.
Alrighty, guys, after we do stop, we'll be letting you off on that side of the cabin over there. Jeff will be popping those doors, but before we do, we'll be looking at the superstructure. If you look up as well, the wheels are still turning up there. The bottom cabin is still being pulled into dock with the slack in the system. About 30 feet of slack, a little bit more maybe. So once those are done turning, the bottom cabin has made that docking successful.
In case of emergency, there's a
Alright, guys, and while you're all up here, just stay safe, have fun, and enjoy that view. Thank you. Thank you.
You find one, but
Yeah, that's no, well, those fines are bad up here right now.
Yeah.
Hey folks, how you doing? You guys watch stepping up again, please. Gonna be a slight step down. Hang on, it's gonna be a slight step down. Don't get too comfortable.
How'd she do? How'd she do? Get off?
Here's a view from the top of the the Sandia Tramway. It's nice and cool. It's kind of windy up here. There's tower number 2. There's the city of Albuquerque. It's a little foggy or like from smoke. There's a look in Albuquerque. I'm trying to find downtown. Can't see too well.